Hey,
Hey,
Stephanie. How's it going?
then just woke up.
I want your life. I haven't even gone to bed yet.
Oh,
I know. Oh well. Hold on. Let me get my screen all set up. You just woke up?
yeah.
What time did you go to bed?
Mm, probably like two something. I don't know.
Not gonna lie. When I have the option to stay awake at 2 a.m., I'm like, no. No. 10 p.m. I don't even care that I go to bed at like the same time as an 80-year-old grandma. Like I don't care.
Sometimes I'm that way too.
I get text messages from people all the time and they're like, "Why are you asleep? There's a party going on." I'm like, I don't know. I just don't want to be awake. I don't get to sleep very often, so when I do get to sleep, I want to do it. I
Yeah.
invited the other guy who was supposed to be in our group. I invited him. I don't know if he's going to show up or not, but
Okay.
he needs to be in our group for the project, but he doesn't think he can make any of our meetings. So I gave him Grayson's email, and I was hopefully they email each other, and they're gonna have to work that out. But we got 100% on our design the study.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You're doing the next one, right?
Probably.
Probably. There's one thing that he wanted me to change on there, make the null and the alternative hypothesis a little bit more mathematical,
Oh
which
yeah.
I'll send that to you. But we don't have to do it this lesson. Like we can do it next Tuesday. We can talk about whatever your part is and stuff. But we can
Okay.
get started like organizing. I guess how we do it. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Isn't the next part we all turn it in?
Yeah, I don't know
And then
what we're
the one
supposed to do
after that I
with it.
think is mine.
I'll have to open it up and look at it. All right, let's start. I don't know if anyone else is coming or not.
Yeah, me neither.
All
All right, I
right.
got the first one.
Yeah. One and
Actually, the
two.
first two.
The third one, I think it's the first one.
Yeah. And the
The
fourth one, I got the last one.
it is the last one, yeah. And then what is the correct choice for degrees of freedom? I didn't quite understand how we find. Oh wait, never mind. That's stupid. We know the answer. The number of rows minus one. That's stupid.
Yeah, so do the total, like the column total and the total row or whatever, do those
Just
count?
like the numbers inside.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
so
do we
it'd just be
use
the
those?
number of things. So like across, you have how many rows of, or how many rows? You got one, two, three, four. Oh, total. I see what you're talking about. Huh. Let's find out. Let me go look at the notes. Now I get what you're talking about, the total part.
I was looking through the notes and I was
Let's see, they
trying to find.
have the wellness one. How do we know what degrees of freedom is? I've learned that Excel is a lot easier than SPSS.
Really?
So yeah, everything's like done. You just have to plug in numbers and then you hit enter and it tells you the answers.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the degree of freedom equals 8. So that would mean you get that. The
Hi.
number, I'm looking at the wellness one, the Europe, Australia, United States one. The number
Mm.
of rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. It doesn't include it because the answer for that one is 8, which means 3
Yes, it's
across,
four
1, 2,
times
3,
two.
minus 1 would be 4. And then going down, it's 3 minus 1 is 2, so 4 times 2 is 8. So it doesn't include the total.
Okay.
Bam, I rocked that elementary school math.
Two,
1, 2, 3, 2. So it'd be 4, right?
six. Two columns by three rows.
Oh,
Or
great.
three columns by two rows.
Oh, so 6.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we'll
Sorry,
catch
that
you up,
was what time
Grayson.
it was.
Grayson, you were super quiet in that meeting yesterday.
I was in my living room with my mom, and she had a friend over, And I was like, give me an example now.
I was like, man, leaving me hanging. I don't
I
have
know, I felt so bad. I said, Mom, this is my friend Katie, and I feel so bad, but I don't know what to say.
I was like, this sucks. I told him, and we had to talk about like why. He's like, what did you like about the meeting? I'm like, hey, it prepares me for when I gotta fill the negative space with crap. If anyone's better than filling negative space, it has to be me. So, all right. So for number 3, Grayson, we got the first one.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, the last one. Number
Okay.
5 is what we just did, and we got 6.
Okay.
And then, so we're on 6 right now. Are the requirements for conducting a, what was that? What did they say that thing was called? A kite squared, something like that. Whatever. For independence met by this data set, which to do that, must use simple random sample to obtain sample from a single population, and each expected count must be greater than or equal to 5.
What is a count?
I don't know.
Is that just like the number of whatever?
5 observed counts at least, yeah, it would have to be in at least one cell. So yeah, there aren't enough rows in the table. There are too many columns in the table. There are at least 5 expected counts in each cell. So it's either the first one?
Wait, I'm confused on what a count is.
Yeah, me too.
Each expected count must be greater than or equal to 5. Well, come on.
Okay, then okay.
I almost forgot about this meeting. I was at the mall, and my little thing went off that said it started in 30 minutes. I was like, crap.
I know, I almost forgot about it too.
I have to
Last
set a
night.
reminder for an hour out and 30 minutes out. I still forget. Okay, I don't understand this.
It says we will count occurrences of each value of each variable to get some numbers. The numbers we will get will be called counts.
So I'm assuming then that, where is it? For each Republican or Democrat or Independent and the respective preferences for male and females, I'm assuming each one of those is a count. So 250 is the count for females who vote Republican.
I guess.
If we get it wrong, we get it wrong.
But I don't understand. There are 5 observed. What's an observed count? In at least one cell. I don't understand what that means.
So a cell is each box. So where it says we're female and Republican, obviously that's the cell. So I'm assuming it's more than 5. If you look at the notes, oh no, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I still think that's what it is.
I was gonna say, because those are really big numbers. Like, obviously, it's not gonna be.
Let me read a little more. No, that's what it is, because I was looking at the SPSS notes, and there's a thing that says 0 cells, 0.0% have expected count less than 5. And they have a number that says 8 in there. So I'm going to assume that the number is actually 5 that they're talking about.
Okay. So, what's the first one?
Yes, there are at least 6. Yeah, there are 5 observed counts in each cell. I'm going to go with the first one. If I'm wrong, then, you know. What is the value of the X2 test statistic for this problem? So we have to pull up Excel and or SPSS.
Is there a data set for this file for SPSS?
I don't think so.
The chi-square is 16.20.
16.1.
Where'd you
16.
find
Excel. Excel
Oh.
is awesome, guys.
that?
I am over SPSS.
Oh, yeah.
But Excel, it has everything set up in there. So all you have to do is type in the numbers and then hit enter, and then you go over to the side and it says what the answers are. It gives you the degree of freedom, gives you the
Wow.
p-value, which I think we were wrong. What is the correct choice for degrees of freedom? It says 2.
Really?
Uh,
1, 2, 3 minus 1 is 2. That actually makes a lot more sense than 6. Because the number of rows, there's 2 rows minus 1 would be 1. And then there's 3, what is that, columns or whatever. Anyways, it's 2. So it's 2 times 1, it's 2.
Oh, yeah. How the heck did we get 6? Oh,
I
'cause
don't
we
know.
subtract.
Yeah. So number 5 is 2.
Okay. But does it give the p-value?
Yeah. It's 0.0003. Which, if it says round to whatever,
Oh, 0.000?
yeah, it would have to be. What is the 16.20? What is the p-value? Round to 3 decimals. It would have to be just 0.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the following statements best describes the outcome of this study? Oh, I just read this. If we reject the null hypothesis, we state there is sufficient evidence to suggest blah blah blah.
There was sufficient evidence to
If we
suggest
failed to reject the null hypothesis, we should replace the word with. I read how we know when to reject it.
I think it's the first one.
If x2 statistic is large enough that p-value is less than a, we reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah, I think it's the first one too.
In this set of questions, we will review that thing. Study from the reading and modify. Please use the data presented here for questions 10 through 14. And then it gives us the little file thingy. So the answer number 11 is 8. $12 is 7.44. P-value is 0.490.
Hmm.
But we definitely failed to reject it.
Yeah. You guys got to get on this Excel thing. It's way easier.
Yeah, I think I should get on Excel because I'm on SPSS and it doesn't
All
make
you
sense.
have to do is type in the numbers, and it gives you everything.
What do
Yeah.
you type in? Hold on, I'm gonna get an Excel real quick.
Like, I'll share my screen real
Just
quick.
Excel workbook, that's all I.
Yeah, it tells you what to open up.
Oh,
So if you look, like, you just have to type in the numbers in this little purple column here, and then it gives you all the stuff over here.
okay. I'm gonna.
You're supposed to open up, if you look in the notes, the Excel instructions, the category of data analysis. You open that up, and then you find the column, or the what is that, chi-square or whatever it's called. You just click on that tab, and it pulls it up for you.
Where do you find the Excel? Is it in lesson 19?
I went into the instructions for the notes for this week, lesson 19, and then I scrolled down to the Excel instructions. It says, after entering the data correctly into category of data analysis, and it gives you the link to the actual Excel file. So then you just click on that, and it takes you to a page where it gives you like 3 different options, and you just find the one that says categorical data analysis, and you just download it and open it up.
Okay, I just need to find the Excel thing.
Midway through the page is where the Excel instructions are.
Wow, this is so much easier.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it's better than messing around with that other stuff. I found out about Excel on the last test when I was like, man, I can't figure out this SPSS crap. So then I opened up Excel and got me my answers right, which were like the only ones I got right, but whatever. Okay. The conditions for conducting a chi-square test for independence are satisfied. How do we know if they've conducted a simple random sample?
I don't know. It would probably say in the.
I'm going to look at the notes real quick. You must use simple random sampling to obtain a sample from a single population. That. There's no real way of knowing unless there's like certain requirements for a simple random sample that we would know about.
Yeah.
Hold on. What one are we on? 14 or 10?
10. I went back up to look at that one. The ones that we passed over. The requirement for this test is the sample size is sufficiently large. Another requirement is that no cells have expected count less than 5. At the bottom left of the cell sheet, we see that 0 cells have expected counts less than 5. Oh, it tells us. I'm going to go with yes.
Yeah.
Because everything that I see, the sample size is fairly large, note each one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then 14.
I
Which of
put
the
the third one.
third one? Whose turn is it?
I don't know. I can do it.
Okay. I'll go next week.
I got 100. So, but for number 6, I put the fourth one.
Yes, there are at least 5 expected counts.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, go over them. We didn't even go over them. You want to go over your answers really quick, Stephanie, just so we make sure we all are on the same page?
Yeah. For number 3, I got the first one. Number 4, the last one. Number 5, 2. Number 6, the fourth one. Number 7, 16.20. Number 8, 0.000. Number 9, the first one. 10, true. 11, 8. 12, 7.44. 13.490. And 14, the third one.
Bam.
Awesome.
This is our shortest meeting yet.
I know.
I contribute that to Excel.
Yeah, thank you, Excel.
I can't find that. I can't find it. The Excel thing that you're talking
Okay,
about.
go to the notes. Open up the notes.
Yeah, I'm in them. Lesson
Okay.
19.
So, let's see.
Where it says Excel instructions.
Go to number 3, reasons for seeking chiropractic care.
Okay.
Go to the first, underneath that box where it says Excel instructions. You see that?
I don't see Excel instructions.
You're in number 3.
Yeah.
You see the box that says motivation and it gives like a little thing?
Yeah.
Scroll down, the first blue box that says Excel instructions.
Why is this SPSS instructions?
You don't have an Excel one? There's an SPSS and an Excel.
I'm gonna refresh it.
That is so weird.
No, I only have SPSS.
It doesn't say Excel and then it doesn't look like this.
Now I'll show you. Hold on. Why did I do that? Hold on. Okay, number 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything. Oh, there it is.
What?
That's so weird.
Okay, go to.
Maybe it knows that you use SPSS all the time.
That's awful.
Wait, time out. Did you click on the notes in the homework where it says like lesson 19?
Yeah.
What the freak?
Go to statistics.byuimath.com. Just type this into your browser. I'll give you the exact link.
Should I get like that one?
Yeah, but then backslash. So delete. Actually, you can keep the index.php question mark and title and equals. And then just put Excel or help. Sorry.
Help?
Yeah, and then a semicolon. No colon. Excel underscore tools.
Like that.
Yeah. That is what the heck.
Here, copy. Stephanie, copy your link and paste it to her over in the comment section.
Because this homework's going to be really hard for me to try to figure out in SPSS.
Look over in the group chat area, Grayson. And Stephanie sent it to you.
Okay.
That's so weird.
That's really weird.
Look, it worked for, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's the third one.
This
Mhm.
one.
Yeah.
Do you use that for everything?
Yeah, I used it for everything. I just
Oh.
plugged in the numbers, and there's like a purple box or whatever, and I just plugged in the numbers right there. Did it just kick her off? It just kicked her off.
Oh.
Just having some technical difficulties. Grayson, let's see. See if she can. There you are.
Sorry.
We were like, where'd
I
she
tried to
go?
do my screen share off and accidentally exited it.
Yeah, if you open it up, there's just a purple box, and you put in all the numbers. And the way that it's set up when you first open it, there's a bunch of like columns.
Oh,
you
I
don't-
see it.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a bunch of columns you don't need. Don't put zeros in there. If you put zeros in the columns where there's nothing, it'll change the data. So you just
So don't put anything.
yeah, you just delete the number that's in there. And a good way to check is if you look at the totals on the side, it'll give you the numbers, and you just want to make sure they all match up.
Oh, okay.
And then if you look over at the chi-square test,
Mhm.
the test statistic, that's the chi-square. And then obviously the degrees of freedom and then the p-value.
Okay, that makes sense. Thanks for
Yeah.
sending me that, because
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I know, I don't know why.
It set you up for failure. Okay, I told Stephanie before you got on that the assignment's not due until the next one's not due till next week, but we should all just start looking at it, and then next Tuesday we'll like actually talk about it. And
Okay,
Yeah.
so just use, are we all using that Google Doc?
yeah, I haven't started one yet. Personally, I don't actually know how to. Does it-
Like for the PowerPoint or just the paper?
The Google Doc for the PowerPoint.
Oh,
Does anyone know how to?
I've
I've
never
never-
done it, but
We'll probably figure it out.
Yeah, I probably at some point in my life should figure it out, so I will try and do my best to figure it out.
it is really helpful though.
Yeah,
It saves automatically and stuff.
I'll try and figure it out, and then we'll go from there. But I think that's it. I think we're good.
Okay.
So do-
I'm going back to the mall. Deuces.
Yeah.